Hello and welcome to yet another 20-year-old manga review. Also, it's a late night comic book review. Chapter 11 Creed. This is from Black Cat. Volume 2. This was printed, by Viz 20 years ago, so I have no idea if Volume 2 is still true or not, but at least for me, Volume 2. This book cost $8 whole. Believe that? This price point is ludicrous. Like, here, let me just grab a random comic book that's on my to read pile. And here it is. All right. Oh, wait, there's no price on the back. Price on the front? There it is. $3.99 for that much book. $8 for that much book. Now, granted, there is 20 years of inflation on here. This book would be more like $15 if I went out and bought it today. But my point is, manga's got an incredible, price proposition point. Is that a thing? Did I just invent a new phrase? I don't know. This chapter is a little bit of a transitional chapter. I'm going to flip over a couple pages. Our heroes have defeated Don Tornio. There we go. I called him the right name. He was not called Don Corneo first. And he's dropped the name of Creed. And our hero here, Black Cat, aka Train, wants to know, where is Creed? I said, tell me. Fortunately for Don Tornio, Sven over here is all like, bro, stop it. You've gone nuts. Killing Tornio doesn't do us any good. For starters, in their line of work, if the person they're trying to catch dies, they only get half the reward or something like that, is how this works. So, that would totally wreck their finances. Now, this is a transitional chapter. We're ending one storyline and starting the next one. And the stuff I want to show you in this chapter is actually kind of at the end of it. So we're going to spoil it, but it's a transition point. So I don't think the spoilers are that big of a deal. But you've been warned. So our heroes, hanging out. There's, what's her name? Eve. And she just got done shopping with, oh, what's her name? Rinslet? Hold on. Got a dramatis personae here somewhere. Yeah, Rinslet! I nailed it! Oh, bro, I'm so good. She's been out shopping with Rinslet, seeing the world, realizing just how many people there are, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty good. The character development here, the way she's written, I really like it. I really appreciate what they're doing with the character. I especially like this. Sven, who, was recently shot, he's not doing so great, can't get his beer open. So, I'll open it for you. Look how concerned she is. She's like, oh, I can help with that. Huh? Ka-ching! Finger sword. Just swipes through it, just casually using her ridiculous nanotech superpowers. I like it. She doesn't know not to exhibit this stuff in public. She's coming in here really showing off how innocent she is, despite being made, being trained, being created to be a murder machine, to be an assassin. I like that. I like that a lot. Plus, it provides, it's good character, showing off who the character is. It tells us what her character arc is going to be like in future parts of the story. And it also makes for a funny little sight gag here with his face. I can hear that sound. It's a. I've made that sound a time or two in my life. Now, the other thing I said is we got to introduce a new villain, right? So we've name dropped this dude named Creed. And so what happens to Don Tornio? The police are taking him away. All these police guards seem to get possessed. What? My body is moving on its own. Ah, my hand! I can't stop it. No, wait! Is this a joke? You've played your part, Tornio. Arrgh! And so now we see Tornio, the antagonist, is no longer the main antagonist. We have a new antagonist replacing him. And presumably, we're going to meet that new antagonist in the next chapter, right? So I really like the way that chapter transitioned from one story arc into the next one. It was pretty seamless. It was pretty good. It gave characters a chance to develop, gave characters a chance to show off, what makes them them. Good stuff. All right. I will see you all next time. Clap warning. I just clapped my hands. You all take care of yourselves, and see you again in the future. Bye-bye.